Hi guys, it's devlog episode 1 for a game I'm making, or a game I'm going to attempt to make. Currently it's called Charged. Um, I've got a few ideas for the gameplay and the mechanics that I want, and I really haven't built much of them yet. Currently, if you've been looking at my inventory series, this is a kind of a direct follow-on from there. So I've got a reasonably solid inventory and player storage system now. So I kind of got bored messing around in widgets. It was no fun, so I decided to create some explosions and weapons and all the fun stuff. So I'll show you where I'm at currently with that. So let's grab a few different ones. And this way of equipping is a bit unintuitive. Clicking over here and over there. I am going to probably put some buttons that next to these so I can just click on it and click here and it'll shove them straight over this side. But it works for now. So we've got a rocket launcher. I don't currently have any rocket launcher animation, so kind of at a protest she shoves it through her face, but she can still shoot it. It's quite effective. I can't take credit for those particles or even these models. They are from an asset pack. I will be replacing everything eventually with my own stuff, but for prototyping I've just used this asset pack. There's quite a lot in it. Grenades. These have a nice bounce to them and an arc. And everything that's got an explosion has a radial force as well, so you do get blown back. And with the rockets too. A fully auto assault rifle. And finally a pistol. So the way I've got animating for these, I do have it so she can actually go 360 degrees without turning, which also means that when she's running she can aim in any direction as well, which is kind of what I want. She looks a bit strange doing it. You can see that really weird twist in her waist there. And then when she gets the 180 degree mark, there's a definite issue. I'm currently working on a custom character model, and that won't have that weird twist problem because it will be a robot that can actually twist in the middle without that problem happening. So that's a long way off actually being finished though, so could be a bit of a wait for that. Weapons, I've got them all set up in a master blueprint. They've all disappeared. Where are they? There we are. I've got them all set up in a master blueprint, so all the logic is in that master blueprint. These just have structured variables that we set and tell them how to behave. The projectiles similar, so I've got a master blueprint for them, so everything that's in common with every projectile, they're all going to have speed. They're all going to have a particle effect. Excuse me. So that's kind of in the master projectile. Then each type of projectile is a child of that. So I've got a rocket projectile, a grenade projectile, a bullet projectile, which are all children of that child, and they contain their own logic for that particular thing. So it gives me a bit of freedom from, instead of putting everything in the master projectile, I can actually create some interesting and weird things and have a homing cluster rocket projectile or something in the future, which sounds fun. So these guns, because all the logic is in one place, they're really easy to create a new gun. I could probably do one now actually and show you how easy it is. So let's go into pistols. Well, I'll duplicate this one. That's the pistol we shot that's down here. And we'll call it rocket pistol. And we open that up. You see we haven't even got the full blueprint editor open. It's just a bunch of variables here. So the equip socket, that's where it equips on the hand. Weapon type. I haven't actually done anything with this yet. This is going to be for the inventory, so I can have different sorting sort of things. So I can click on a button, it'll show me all the rocket launchers, and click on another button, show me all the snipers and things like that. Player stance. This is it's a bit of a temporary measure at the moment. This is just to tell the animation blueprints how I should be standing, what animations to play. I'm eventually going to put the aim offsets within the weapon itself. So you pick up the weapon, that'll set a variable in the animation blueprints, so it knows what animations to do. It's the reason I haven't got any equip animations or shoot animations yet, because they're going to be in the gun themselves. Fire mode, let's have some fun, and we'll set this to fully auto. So I've got single shot, burst fire, and fully auto, and homing. And burst fire and homing I haven't done anything with yet, and homing I might get rid of, because that's more specific to the projectile rather than the gun. But it's there as an option in case I do need it. So fully auto, muzzle flash we'll leave alone, shoot sound, fire rate, and projectile. Let's select our rocket projectile. Then we can also change the meshes, so let's choose the other type of pistol that I've got, and we'll have to change the material for it. I think I'll just type in pistol. I don't know if that's the correct one for it, but we'll go for it. Compile that. And we'll drag our new weapon into the world, and as you can see, within a few seconds we've got a brand new gun. Let's test it out. Oh, that's one thing I forgot to do. It's fully auto, isn't it? So pistol, we have fire rate there. So put that 0.1. And that'll fire 10 rounds a second. And it's that easy to make a new gun. Obviously you have to have the mesh ready for you and the projectile, but when it comes to actually programming a new gun with unique attributes, such as fire rate and things like that, it's a matter of seconds. And eventually what I want to be doing with that, because that system is so easy to do, I can program an actor to do it for me. So I can have like randomized loot. Kind of think Borderlands, where they've got like a gajillion guns or something like that. We can, with a few more variables, messing around with these weapons, I could have some huge variations. So that's where I'm planning on going with that. So yeah, I think that's it for this episode. I'll keep it short and sweet. My plans for the next few episodes is to be tweaking the inventory system a little bit, because currently I can unequip this pistol, but it still stays in my hand, and I can still shoot it. I can drop it and it'll still stay in my hand. So there's some duplication glitches and exploits there. But once I've fixed those, I'm going to leave the inventory alone for a little bit and just concentrate on the player storage. Is fine, so I can store things. But I want some randomized storage. So some like in-game storage. You walk into an area and there's a chest you can open. Currently, all the storage I've got, I have to put things in for there to be anything in it. It doesn't spawn naturally. So I'm going to work on that. And then I want to work on a little firing range here, just to tweak the weapons and try and balance them to each other. So I was thinking of having a little screen and a little target dummy, shooting the dummy, and it'll give me the DPS, things like that. And then once I've got the weapons balanced, I might start working on some AI, get some enemies in here to have a good scrap with. We'll see how that goes. But that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.